Start the JSON server. Hope server started. You have set up the server, JSON server. Then how it will start? You have anywhere? No, I have sent the zip folder. Do the right click on it. Download again. For other people, can you say something? Yes, no? See, if you reply on time, I will follow you, else I will go in my speed. Everyone log in the Zoom app. Which is not login? I will share you this file. Replace this file and then start. Log in there and use this file.
Recording in progress.
I've sent you data.json file. Take that file. Click on save. Let it be desktop. Save. That is a data src folder. Download it. Where you kept? That you have to keep in different folder. Like this, you have to create a folder. You have to install the JSON server. If you are absent, you should follow the videos, no? Just came inside the directory. So wherever you are, you follow that. Open CMD there. In that JSON API folder. Write the npm install -j space JSON -server. npm install -json server. Okay, right there, this line JSON-server space --watch --watch space data.json space minus minus port space 1234 enter. JSON server is not recognized. What you have installed? Minus J you have written here. I asked you to do minus J. Minus J. JSON icon server. Done. Replace the SRC folder.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so next after that, create the next file that is called class6.js. 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 Under the class6.js, see you have run this JSON server. You can see this kind of URL is coming. Localhost colon 1234/book list. So this becomes a backend. Which one? JSON server becomes a backend. Okay, JSON server becomes a backend. JSON server becomes a backend. Next, after that, come to the browser, open this URL. Localhost colon 1234/1234/ what is that? Book list or user list? Book list. Book list should appear like this. Okay, got it. Next, after that, so this is the data. This data we have to give to the JSON, our React. This becomes a backend URL. Now this backend URL we will give to the React. React can read from here. React also can add a new book. React can delete the book from here. React can see the details of the particular book from this file. So come create the next component, class 6. Import in that. From okay. Calling for. You're calling for what purpose? Okay, wait. I will ask someone else to call you. Wait for that. Import React comma component from React. So, like for the reply has come in that Rahul says working, Vignesh says working, Nadeem says working, Jyoti says working, Shankar Sanak says working. Okay, so these people says working. In that one to no reply. Okay, please. Okay, let's come next. So our data is available under the JSON server now. From JSON server, it has to come to where? React. From JSON server, it has to come to the React. So for that, import React component right here. Class name, my class 6. My class 6. extends my class 6 extends component. My class 6 extends component. Export default my class 6. Constructor under the constructor you have to follow call super, and then after that render return division class name container mp3. Next after that division class name row. Next division class name call g12 division समझ बोलिए हाँ 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 नो प्रॉब्लम हाँ next we can write here call react.json react.js JSON server react.js JSON server fetch function example JSON API you can write here JSON API example. So in that your data is available under the JSON server. Now from JSON server you are going to take and using fetch function you are going to read from there and display inside the browser. We can write a function here called we can write a function here. We can write a function here. Function name is called get records. Get records. Inside the get records, we will keep a alert call. After that, come down. Component did mount. Call inside this dot get record function. This what will happen? It will call on load. As soon as this component will call, this function will get called. Get record function and it will give you call alert. Now call this file, add under the routing sequence. Call this file under the routing. Page is loading or not? Page loaded. Onload, what will come? Alert will come. Come now. So go to the this function, get record function, and what is the URL of your project? That API URL. Here is the API URL. Localhost colon 1234 / book list. Take that. Come here. Write for fetch. Inside the page, we can pass here this much dot then response response response.json dot then book list or book array, you can say book array. Now you can write a alert here, book array dot length, book array dot length, book array dot length. Length how many? 2. For other people, what is the length? If you have added in the routing, then it will come. What is the length? Right? Get records. Now after that, let me guide you. My class 6 I will call here. My class 6. Put my class 6. My class 6 we are going to call here. We will add a link also here. My class 6 we can call here. In header file also we can give the link. Hook 6. I should give here class 6. Length is coming. How many? 2. Okay, so hope it's work for all. Length you are getting 2. See the flow is what? This data is not coming from your direct any array or somewhere. This data is coming from this server. This server, the URL what you are given, it can be internal URL, can be external URL. So from external URL you have seen already what we have done today. We set up a JSON server, and in that JSON server we store our own data, and that JSON server we compile on particular port number, and after that, after compiling on particular port number, this particular JSON server will give the data on the port number in the form of JSON. That is here. Now eject this array, you will hand over to the React, and that is coming here. When you go here and when you are talking like this 6, it's giving the alert length is how much? Length is 2. Now that data we will take and we will display inside the page. It may be in the form of table or anything. So we can go here and display in one table. Try displaying, create a table now. Yes. Tell me, sir. Yes, tell me. Okay. Hmm. 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 Okay. Wait for some time. Some other person will call you. Wait for some time. Okay. She's not picking the phone. Okay. Hope you're ready. Now follow the T head. Under the T head, you follow the TR, follow the TH. Here will be called book ID. Next will be called book name. Next TH. We have used one life cycle function called constructor. Another life cycle function we have used called render. Another life cycle method we have used called component did mount. Correct. Some more are there. We'll come back. Book price, quantity. Then I will write here called action. Unmounting and all are not useful. Okay, whichever are useful that I will teach you. Constructor is useful. We saw that. Another one is component render useful. You saw that. Component did mount. You saw that. Component did update will guide you. Okay. And another what is that? 2, 3 more are there. Those are not useful. Huh? Error handling. That is not life cycle function. Check now. This should come here. The table heading should appear. Now under this table heading, before I have written, go here, use the T body and display the book ID, name, price and quantity. Display the book ID, name, price and quantity. Where is the data? Data is available in which variable? Data is variable under the book array. You cannot print directly. You have to put under the state, then only you can do. So first let's complete this table part. Then we will do the state management. We have to send the data to a state. We have to send the data to a state, then it will work. Send the data to a state. All I will not explain. I will explain a 5 life cycle function. In that constructor, you understood what is the use of that. We are creating the variable render function used to print the output. Component did mount will execute on page load, same like component did, same like is a use effect. Correct. 2 more are there that I will guide you. Let's spend some time. Check now. Hope you are written till here. Which one? This table is ready. So hope table created for all. Let's come up. Go here inside the state, create the array. This dot state equal to create an array called book list colon array. Book list colon array. Book list colon array. This dot state equal to book list colon array. Now after that you have to come here and this book array you have to send to the state. This dot set state, under the set state you need to send here what is that book list colon book array. Book list colon book array. After that, after calling this state, after calling the set state, print the data from the book list, ID, name, price, and quantity using the map function. After printing, anyone can share me the code also. Now data came here under the book list. Print in the below. Use the map function. Print from there. That much is possible, no? Data, we created a state variable. After creating the state variable, we have got the data from API. So book array came. The book array is given to the book list. Book array came. Book array given to the book list. Now this book list. Book array given to the book list, right? Now book list is the array that is holding the list of your book. Inside that book list you will have called ID, name, price, and quantity. Use a map function and display the ID, name, price, and quantity in table. In table. Again, you will take that. Drupal also will not give you free of cost. There must be salary for them between 3 to 6 lakhs starting. No, no, that internship you are asking free of cost. How much? How much? How much? Our minimum, the lowest salary where we give the manpower, that is the 15K. Minimum 15K. Less than that, if any company offer, we don't give. No, madam. You can check some other institute if they can give. Okay. Thank you. Company people are shameless people. They don't have any mind itself. Some company will say 2 months will not pay anything. How can you dare like that? People will work for you, can't pay 2 months. How the people will come to you? They are not your servant, no? Printed. Anyone, please share me the code. I will also use your code. I will listed out the data. Share in the chat. Anyone has listed the data? Have you used the map function? Please share in the chat. There are no developer in the market. Okay. No developer in the market. Then people are asking like internship. Who will work for internship? People have no experience. They take the experience and revise experience. Booklist.map. Okay, delete button you have created. Good. Let's go and check once how that appeared. Should appear like this. Yes, cool. To data is coming from where? JSON server. It's coming from the JSON server, right? Okay. Okay. Next, after that, we need to go to that JSON server. You have a file, no? Data.json. In the data.json, add one more record manually. In data.json, add one more record manually, and then let us check whether it is coming in the list or not. So suppose I have a file called data.json here. I will go to the data.json. Data.json. In that we have, as of now, 2 users we have. Next, after that, we can copy this. We can paste here. Three, JavaScript. This should be the 4th one. This is the 10th one. Remove last comma. Save the file. Again, come to your Angular React page and refresh the page. Okay, let's come to the browser. You can see here. Three books are coming. Three books we have added under the JSON file. So three books are coming. Make full screen. After the show me your server is running. JSON server. Reload once. Refresh, yes. Now go to that. Come to the code. Where is the function? Get record. This dot state book list. Book array. Book array you send there. That is okay. Below function this dot
Change what we call it.
that URL it will call. It will call that URL. This function will call this URL. From here data will join. And response dot JSON, then book array. Book array will send to the this dot set state under the book list. Book array will go to the book list. Then after that come down below in HTML. Yes, what you follow here, book list dot map. Return keyword you use this dot statement book list dot map. This should work then. Yes, save now. Reload again the page. Refresh once. Right click. Inspect element. Close this. Go to console. So many errors are there. Come on. These all are errors. Go scroll up. What it says? It says get records. Spelling is wrong there. Go to the page. FETCH. Go in the beginning. Create, double click on get records. Double click, copy. Paste there, double click. Here, double click on this. Control V. Save. Come to browser again. Reload once. Still there is error. Spelling mistake. Wait. This my class constructor is okay. This get records. It is here. It is here. Component did mount. Component. Alert was coming before. Earlier alert was coming. Length. TUNENT component did mount. This look like a spelling wrong here. Component did mount. After that, get record function is called here. This should get record. Table method equal to something. Then book array. Book array is correct here.
What is
Re-render means recalling.
here?
No, re-render is not done there. But this why you wrote like this? Here, there. Return this one. Then this is keyboard. With browser. HTTPS you have given here. It's running on HTTP. HTTPS. Okay. Next, after that, we need to create one file where we can add the new data. This one page becomes a listing page. This one page becomes a listing page. We will create one more page where we can add the data. Okay. Hmm? Okay, hope ready. Now come then. Next, after that, this file you leave. Let's create one more file. Give a link here only. Give a link here called add book. Create a link. Import the link on the top. Import link from React router DOM. Import the link from React router DOM. Import the link from React router DOM. From the listing page, we are going to give a link called add book. Click on that, it will go to the new page where we'll have a form where we can add the data. So hope you imported link from React router DOM. Link from React router DOM. Hope ready. Imported link, come down. We have to give a hyperlink here. In a paragraph, you give a hyperlink. P tag will give for a space purpose. Link tag you can use. Link to equal to link to slash hook 7 slash hook 7. Here you can add call add book. Add book. Link to slash add book. Okay, link to / add book. So one link will come here called add book. Once you click on that, it will ask you to go to the next page. Okay, if you click on that, it will go to the next page. Hook 7, that is not exist still. Hook 7 is exist? No. So create a component called hook 7 and link with the routing. Give called hook 7. Create a component hook 7 based on class component. Come again. Hook 7 file is not there, you have to create it. Hook 7 we have to create. Create. This page is working. Create, no? Which one? Import link. Okay, hook 7 is ready. Let's go there. Hook 7 or class 7? Class 7, not hook 7. Here, which link we are given? Hook 7 I have given. It should be class 7. Not hook 7, class 7. Because we are under the class component, no?
Statement management, it's directly.
No, hook already there, so don't give hook 7. Give it a class 7. Then you have to create one class 7.js. Hooks class 7. My class 7 props is not required here. Super is okay. This you can make it a 4, offset 4, offset 4. Add book. Okay, so you can call this file under the app.js. Just import here, and here you are not going to create any link. Book 7, my class 7 from class 7. You no need to keep the link here. You no need to go add in the header file. Only you have to create a routing here. Routing. My class 7. Okay, so book 7 should load now. When you click on the link, add book. If you go to the book 7, you have book list. If you go to the here, it will come as a add book. Come there. Book 7 file. Hopefully it should load. Just you are supposed to create one file. It is without row and container. That is wrong. There should be one division as a row. So follows in the last. There is one more division. Class name. Container empty5. Class name as a row. Now it will look better. Text ranger no need to add. Text center is okay. H3 inside I have written the H3. See how big mistake I'm doing. H3 inside H3 I'm adding. Okay, so next, hope your page is loading. Now here we have to create a form. So see, inside the book list page, what are the details you are printing? In book list page, you have call name, price, and then quantity. Similar way, when we go to the add the book, we have to create 3 text box: book name, book price, book quantity. Division, class name, MB3, MB3, label, full name, input type equal to text, class name, form control, not full name, it should be book name. Book name, price per unit, then after that quantity, then below a division, class name, text hyphen center, button, save product, class name BTN, primary. So written, check now. This would look like a form with the save button. Here we'll enter the value, we'll click on save, and this data will go to JSON server. Data will get listed under the page again. So form is ready. Now we have to post this data to JSON server. Post in the sense, this data we need to save inside that file where we are fetching the data. This data we have to save inside where we are fetching the data. Ready? Next come. How many text box we have? We have 3 text box. So using the class component, you have to pick all the 3 text box value and then you have to post to the JSON server. So here, first inside the constructor, you create the state. This dot state equal to this dot state equal to. You have to write first inside call message colon empty or enter book details. Next you have call book name colon empty. Next you have book price colon keep empty. Book quantity colon empty. Book name, book price, book quantity. We are fetching the data from JSON server. Now we are going to post the data to JSON server. Now come after the state, after the constructor, you have to write a function pick name. Pick name equal to object of first function. There you will write this dot set state. Inside that you will write for book name colon obj dot target dot value. Value of text box will come. Obj dot target dot value. The value of text box will come. One function. Second function will be pick name, pick email. Not email, pick price. Book price. PQTY. Listen on fetch function we are using since first day. Those is called API. Axios, we have one more. I'm going to guide you. Fetch and Axios people use in the market. Fetch and Axios. One fetch you have seen how to. Fetch function, Axios function. Two are there. One is called fetch, another one is Axios. Fetch you saw no in JavaScript also you saw. In React hooks also you saw the fetch. Remember or not? Okay. Next, I will guide you another thing. Apart from fetch, there is some other option that also. Okay. Next, after that, hope written till here. Now write a function called save. Save function. Save equal to alert this dot book name. Right. Now come down below. For text box, you have to call the function on change. On change. On change equal to. On change equal to this dot pick name. This dot pick name. Again go next. On change. This dot pick price. This dot pick QTY. Pick QTY. On click this dot save. On click equal to this dot save. Okay, hope ready. Let's enter the value under the text box and see alert is coming or not. You need to enter the value under the text box and see if once alert should come. On button click. Undefined is coming. Okay, so here pick dot this. Okay, what we pass here, obj dot target dot value, book quantity, book price, book name, book dot book name, set state we are calling is okay, book name, price, quantity is fine. This dot book name, or this dot state dot book name, this dot state dot book name. Coming now. This dot state dot book, whichever the value enter, that should come as alert. Whichever the value we enter, that will come as alert. Fine. Now suppose I enter here ABCD, coming as alert. Whichever the value we enter, that came as a alert. Next, after this, if the code not coming, then we have to read the code. See, this all are the variable. 3 variable here, function here. Compare the function and variable. You have to use this operator everywhere. Without this, you can't use. Okay. Now come to the terminal and we have to install another package. We have to install one more package. npm install axios, npm install axios. Axios is another way to implement the API. It's a separate package. It has get function to fetch the data. It has post function to send the data. It has delete function to delete the data. It has put function to update the data. Get for fetching. post for sending, after that delete for deleting, and put for updating. Okay. Axios is a package of JavaScript. It used inside the React to communicate with the backend. npm install Axios. Backend. Net server with backend. Installation is done. Hope installation is completed. Come to the 7 file. Go to the save function. Inside the save function, create a variable called URL equal to http://localhost:1234/booklist. This is the URL where you are going to post the data. Create a variable new book equal to okay, hope ready. Open the data.json file. Copy the last product details. Open the data.json file. Copy the last product details. Last product details. Go here. paste here. New book equal to that JSON what you copied from there. Okay, in that we have to modify ID is not required. We have to send only name. This dot book name. This dot state dot book name. Here I need to pass this dot state dot book price. This dot state dot book QTY. Book name, book price, book QTY. Okay, hope ready. Now come down below. Right here, axios.post. Inside that, you pass the URL, comma new book. Dot then response. Pattern method. This dot set state. Inside that, message colon book added successfully. Book added successfully. Axios will say undefined. You have to import on the top. I've written axios.post. Now after writing that, in beginning we have to import that, else it will throw the error. So first complete this. After completed, come down. After H3, print the paragraph inside. You can use this dot state dot message variable. State dot message. This dot state dot message. Okay, operator added. Now come up in the beginning. Import Axios Axios from Axios. Import Axios from Axios. After that, by there you go. Data is saving or not? Check now. Check now. Enter the value. Then go to the next page. Suppose we enter here call Python price per unit 100, 1000, quantity as a 2. Save it. The book added successfully. Then go to the next page. Hook 6 you should see here. The data should come here. Whichever you are adding there, the data should reflect here. Under the new book, if you add some new record, under the new book, if you add some new record, that is called MySQL quantity 690. Save it. Save added. If I go to the 6, I should see here it is coming. Right? If you have opened this file, liter.json, it will ask you to reopen. You should say yes. Reopen, you should say yes. Saving and listing? No.
Save button is not.
Are you calling the function of save button?
Yes, sir.
This is the right. If working, then we can log out, save tomorrow. We'll see the edit and delete part.